Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Why Are Billionaires Buying Massive Amounts of Gold Now? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We also ask that you post the link to this episode on all your social media. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new show. Now, let's get started. Here's a question for you. How much does 1 ton of gold cost? The answer is approximately $65 million, give or take, depending on the price at the time of purchase. Why is that relevant? Because billionaires, foreign countries and sovereigns, and some investment funds are now buying massive amounts of gold, unprecedented amounts of gold. There are some Swiss bankers and wealth managers that are now advising their high net worth clients to have at least 10 to 15% and even more of their portfolio in gold. We're hearing that billionaire investor and CEO of Palantir, Peter Thiel, has purchased $50 million in gold. When asked why, you know what he said? He said because he is preparing for a black swan event. What's a black swan event, some people ask? It's an unexpected, catastrophic event that comes out of nowhere and devastates the markets and the economy. You know who else is buying vast amounts of gold? China, Russia, and many other countries like Poland, whose central bank wants to purchase 100 more tons of gold. Poland has also recently repatriated 100 tons of gold that was stored in England and brought back to Poland. At first, the English were very reluctant. They were dragging their feet. They didn't want to surrender the gold to Poland, but Poland just kept escalating the pressure, and now they have repatriated their gold back to their country. What about Warren Buffett? Well, Warren Buffett has changed his view on gold, and he's invested $564 million in it and counting. Now, for those of you who follow him, for decades he's been against gold. Gold is for people who are afraid of everything. Don't buy gold. He hated gold. Guess what? He's now buying gold in vast quantities. Billionaire Ray Dalio, who manages a $140 billion hedge fund, it's one of the largest hedge funds in the world, guess what? He's buying $400 million in gold, and he did that just this year alone. What about Najib Sawiris? He's the heir to Egypt's wealthiest family, and he has invested half of his net worth, or $2.8 billion, in gold. That is it. There are many countries who don't purchase that much gold. For years, or in some cases decades, some of the billionaires out there have been ranting against the purchase of gold. Some of them have been mocking the idea. But now many billionaires are accumulating vast amounts of it. Many of them give the same reason for doing so. They say it's a hedge against a black swan event. That's the phrase they're all using, verbatim. Black swan events. Something out there, something on the horizon has spooked these people. A lot of them are very intrigued by the fact that tech billionaire and investor Peter Thiel is buying so much gold. He owns a company called Palantir, which evaluates and processes enormous amounts of data for the military and the intelligence industry. People are speculating that Thiel may know something that others don't, and they think that's what's really driving his huge accumulation of gold. Do you know who else is buying enormous quantities of gold? China. By some reports, China is thought to be buying $600 million of gold each month. It's also been reported that they already have 2,000 tons of gold. However, not many people believe this because so much of what China says cannot be trusted. They suspect that China is actually importing and buying much more gold than they are already reporting, and that the number they claim of 2,000 tons as their current level of gold ownership, that they suspect that number is going to be much, much higher. People feel that China is deliberately underreporting the amount of gold they have, and that they purchase each month because they don't want to drive up the price of gold for future gold purchases that they're going to be continuing to make. There definitely appears to be something going on behind the scenes because we've never seen so many billionaires, countries, and funds buying this much gold. Keep watching because things are getting very interesting out there. There's definitely something going on. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We also ask that you post the link to this episode on all your social media to get the word out. Also, click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.